he would hate you. But it's not about you. Oh no, it's not about you. It's about the bitter movie critic.
All right, now Dave joins us to review Lions for Lambs, which I don't know what that means, but we're going to find out a little bit later.
Lions for Lambs, very interesting. First, let me explain. There's three main stars: Tom Cruise, Robert Redford, and Meryl Streep.
Oh, those are big names, so it must
Those
be
are
a good
big
movie.
names.
Must be a good movie.
There are three interweaving plot lines that involve a reporter, a senator, and a professor. So let's test your movie knowledge, Jake.
Okay.
Before we start the review, Tom Cruise, Robert Redford, and Meryl Streep, who plays the reporter, who plays the senator, who plays the professor?
Oh, this is good. First of all, it's definitely Colonel Mustard in the library with a wrench. Okay, no. All right, Professor Reporter, you would figure that Tom Cruise is younger, so he should play the reporter. Meryl Streep is the woman, so they're going to make her the senator. Like, oh, yeah, you thought it was going to be Robert Redford, but it's Meryl Streep. And what was the other one? The professor? And the professor should be older, so I'll go with Robert Redford.
All right. Robert Redford plays a professor. Meryl Streep plays a reporter, and Tom Cruise plays a senator.
Oh, come on, Tom Cruise.
He does look way too young for the job.
Yeah, he knows senator.
So this is a very interesting movie. Out of the three plot lines, two of them are complete dialogue, and it's all about what the Air America listeners have been hearing on the Young Turks for the past 4 or 5 years. The Iraq War, how the media portrayed it, how we were duped into war, how the politicians and the media all failed us and got us into this mess in the first place.
Uh-huh.
And it's really good dialogue. A lot of times you're saying, yeah, finally. You know, you don't hear it on cable TV and all the news like we always talk about, but you're finally seeing it in the movies. It really exposes all of the corruption and the twisting of intelligence and all the ulterior motives that got us into Iraq in the first place.
All right, stop right there. All of a sudden, like, I'm all jazzed up, and I love what I'm hearing. I didn't know what this movie was about at all. That was a real guessing game. I mean, I saw that Robert Redford and Tom Cruise and Meryl Streep were in it. That's the only thing that I knew about the movie. I'm having fun. I have a feeling there's a huge but coming.
No, there's a small but. It's not a huge but.
Okay, all right.
It's a good anti-war movie. The third plot line is the one where the action comes in, and it borders on being from bad to terrible. It's really dumb. Fortunately,
so that seems like a pretty big but. Okay.
But you get over it.
Uh-huh.
I overcame the bad action. It was only a third of the movie, and maybe less, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of excuse it.
But it's a Hollywood movie. They couldn't just have people talking. They had to have some action.
Right, they have to have some action, and they didn't care about it, and they did it really badly.
But in the end, you're saying the message still got through, and it's not just a message movie. You enjoyed it.
You do enjoy it, and Tom Cruise as the senator does a good job of flipping things around on Meryl Streep, the reporter. So it's very interesting. It's not simple. It's not a simple anti-war movie. There's some subtlety and complexity to it.
Huh. Interesting.
And it's the greatest thing for me these days is it's short. I was watching it. I'm enjoying this movie a lot. And then it ended, and I said, oh, great, now it's over. I can go home.
What am I going to do with you, Dave? I mean, there's a true bitter movie critic. Oh, thank God the movie's over. And I kind of halfway enjoyed it. So, one last final question for you, or two final questions. Is Tom Cruise a liberal senator, or is he a conservative senator?
He's a Republican. I don't know if he's conservative or not. He's an interesting character. He was pro-war. I mean, it's not an abstract war. It's Iraq and Afghanistan.
Okay. All right, you know what? I don't want to know anymore because I want to see the movie now.
Right.
So let me just see how it plays out. My other question is Lions for Lambs. What does that mean?
They explain it in the movie. It was a German officer writing about the conditions in World War I, and he observed the bravery of the English soldiers and was remarking on how their commanders were just the worst kind of cowards, and he called the soldiers lions fighting for lambs.
Oh,
lambs
that's
referring
good.
to the British officer corps and high
Or
command.
could it be referring to the officer corps and the politicians in the U.S. today?
Or in any war.
Think about it. All right. So finally, Lemon Review, 0 to 5. No, what was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
0 means no lemons, not bitter at all. 5 means left a terrible taste in my mouth. Couldn't stand it.
Right. I wasn't sure if we went all the way up to 5 lemons because that's pretty damn bitter. But okay. So what do you got here?
I'm going to give it 1 lemon. Only 1 lemon. Not very bitter at all. That action plot line, they could have worked on that a little better and might have gotten 0.
Well, oh, almost a 0 lemon rating. Wow. A 1 lemon rating. That is very good. Lions for Lambs. All of a sudden, you got to go check it out.
Check it out, especially if you like the Young Turks.
Well, there you have it. Young Turks.